We're putting in a lot of hard work for our web map content item, so it'd be great to add delete protection so it's not accidentally deleted. So open up the item delete protection.py script from the web map settings folder. An item object has a protect method. This protect method allows us to set delete protection or remove it. Let's head over to documentation for this protect method for an item object. Here we have the protect method for an item object. By default, enable is equal to true for the enable parameter. The protect method enables or disables delete protection on this item. The protect method returns a JSON object in the following format: success, where we get true if it was successful, or false if setting delete protection was unsuccessful. Let's head back over to PyScripter. First access ArcGIS Online. We then use the content manager get method and supply in our web map item ID. I'll copy and paste that in from my notepad. You can also get it from ArcGIS Online. We'll assign the calling of the get method to a variable called webmap item. This will be an item object. In our previous video, we set our webmap item to be authoritative, and this automatically set delete protection to true. So here we want to set delete protection to be false and remove that protection. So we call our webmap item, that's our item object, .protect, and we set enable to equal false. Now just before I run that, I'll pop on over to ArcGIS Online. And here we can see the current state of our web map item in the settings tab. Delete protection is set. We'll head back over to PyScripter. I'm going to assign the calling of the protect method to variable called status and print that status to screen. So let's run this script. We can see we have returned success true, indicating that the removal of delete protection was successful. We'll head back over to ArcGIS Online. I'm going to refresh our item settings page. And we can see that delete protection has been turned off. We could delete this item now. So we can have a mixture of authoritative and delete protection not turned on. Let's head back over to PyScripter and turn back on delete protection. I'll comment out the first example and open up the second example. Here we'll call the protect method once more and set enable to equal true. Once more, we'll also assign the calling of the protect method to variable called status and print that to screen. We'll run the script. Once more, we can see that we got success as true, indicating that delete protection was added to our item once more. Let's head back over to ArcGIS Online and check it out. We can see here delete protection is currently off. I'll refresh the settings page for our item. And we can see that delete protection has now been turned on and we cannot delete this item. Delete item here is grayed out. Well, light redded out. In this video, we saw how we could turn off and on delete protection for an item in ArcGIS Online using the ArcGIS API for Python.